Disaster strikes Carney's office. Liberal team in turmoil just before Parliament. Prime Minister Mark Carney's initial days in office have come under intense scrutiny as reports emerge detailing dysfunction and uncertainty within the Prime Minister's office, PMO. These challenges threaten to undermine his administration's effectiveness just as Parliament is set to resume its sessions. The political landscape in Canada is evolving rapidly, and Carney's leadership is being tested at a crucial juncture, raising questions about his ability to govern effectively. The most pressing issue facing Carney is the lack of a permanent chief of staff. Following Marco Mendicino's temporary appointment, Carney has struggled to attract high-profile Liberal figures willing to take on this critical role. Notable names like Gerald Butts and Marc-André Blanchard have reportedly declined offers, raising significant concerns about the PMO's appeal and the overall working environment under Carney's leadership. The inability to secure top talent reflects deeper issues within the office, which remains significantly understaffed in key advisory and cabinet support roles, creating a vacuum that could hinder the government's functioning. Staffing shortages are compounded by reports that Carney's management style is causing unease among his team and senior Liberals. Described as intensely focused and highly demanding, Carney's approach starkly contrasts with that of his predecessor, Justin Trudeau. Insiders have noted that Carney's tendency to micromanage, exemplified by his insistence on reviewing low-level documents and frequent requests for rewrites, has resulted in delays and confusion among staff. While some may interpret these traits as signs of accountability and efficiency, others assert that they hinder productivity and foster a tense atmosphere within the PMO, potentially demoralizing the team. Moreover, Carney's decision to issue a single, broad mandate letter to cabinet ministers, rather than individual letters outlining specific responsibilities, has added to the turmoil. This lack of detailed direction regarding ministerial objectives raises concerns about accountability and the effectiveness of the government in measuring performance. Critics argue that such an approach diminishes the focus on key policy priorities, leaving ministers without clear directives to guide their work. This ambiguity can lead to misalignment within the cabinet, making it difficult for the government to implement its agenda effectively, particularly in a time when clarity is essential for public confidence. The internal dynamics of the Liberal Party are also under strain. Sources within the party express unease about the current state of the PMO, describing it as disorganized and lacking structure. The absence of clear objectives and the difficulty in attracting qualified staff under these conditions have led to speculation about a potential cabinet shuffle in the near future. Insiders predict that Carney may be unwilling to tolerate underperformance, even from veteran ministers, which could result in significant changes to his team if issues persist. The potential for a cabinet shuffle adds another layer of uncertainty, as it could disrupt ongoing projects and initiatives. As Carney navigates these early challenges, the effectiveness of his leadership style remains in question. While some praise his punctuality and decisiveness as promising traits, others warn that his heavy-handed approach may alienate key players within the government and hinder overall effectiveness. The balance between ambition and operational efficiency is delicate, and Carney's ability to strike this balance will be crucial in the months ahead, especially as he faces increasing pressure from both within his party and from the opposition. A growing narrative among political analysts is the need for Carney to adapt his management style to the unique political landscape of Canada. Unlike the corporate world where he previously thrived, politics requires a nuanced understanding of collaboration and compromise. Carney's direct involvement in tasks typically delegated to staff raises concerns that he may not fully grasp the appropriate scope of his role, leading to inefficiencies and further complications within the PMO. This misalignment could pose significant risks as the government attempts to navigate complex legislative challenges and public expectations. As the parliamentary session approaches, the pressure mounts on Carney to stabilize his administration and deliver on the ambitious promises made during his campaign. The coming weeks will be crucial for the new Prime Minister, as he will need to demonstrate his ability to lead effectively while addressing the concerns of both his team and the public. Failure to do so could result in a loss of confidence among party members and constituents alike, which could have long-term ramifications for the Liberal Party's standing in Canadian politics. The challenges facing Carney are not merely administrative, they are also political. The opposition, led by Pierre Poilievre, is poised to capitalize on any missteps made by the government. Poilievre's Conservative Party is likely to scrutinize Carney's leadership style and the apparent chaos within the PMO, using it as a focal point in their campaign strategy. This dynamic adds an additional layer of complexity to Carney's already difficult position, as the opposition seeks to undermine the government's credibility. In the backdrop of these challenges, the public remains watchful. Canadians are keenly aware of the political climate and are looking for signs of effective governance. Carney's ability to project stability and competence will be essential in maintaining public trust. The political stakes are high, and as the government navigates issues such as economic recovery and social policy, the PMO's internal dynamics will play a significant role in shaping the administration's success. Public sentiment can shift rapidly based on perceived effectiveness, making Carney's task even more daunting. Ultimately, Carney's administration will be defined by its ability to address these internal challenges while also responding to the needs of the Canadian public. The coming months will reveal whether Carney can transform his vision into a cohesive and functional government, or if internal chaos will continue to overshadow his agenda. His leadership style, decisions regarding staffing, and clarity of purpose will be critical in determining the direction of the Liberal Party and the federal government as a whole. In summary, Mark Carney's first weeks as Prime Minister have been a mix of ambition and disorganization. The current state of the PMO reflects broader concerns about his leadership style, and its implications for the federal government's direction are still unfolding. As Parliament prepares to reconvene, all eyes will be on Carney to see if he can navigate these turbulent waters and lead his team toward a more stable and effective governance. The path ahead is fraught with challenges, but it also presents an opportunity for Carney to redefine his leadership and restore confidence within the Liberal Party and among Canadians.